Alright, since I've got some time to kill here, uh, let's talk about an exclusive series, shall we? So, of course, this Skyline is the very first exclusive series for most of you guys, since this car only costs 3 gold to fully upgrade. It's definitely worth fully upgrading the car so you can unlock this exclusive series, which definitely pays out more than 3 gold. So here we go. We got Zilla, right? The original in Real Racing 3. So here's a price breakdown in 25% completion increment. So total reward isn't terribly large, right? So how much do we have? Let's see, 28, 36, 41 gold total, right? Yeah. So and since it's exclusive series, every tier is unlocked right away, so you don't have to go through sequentially. So you can bounce around to do what you gotta do, right? And of course, because if you're fully upgraded to access this series, you got the double duration, twice as many service bars to race twice as long, right? So the way I like to take it is there are obviously different length races spread throughout the event, and the percentage of completion does not take into account how far you drive. You know what I mean? So, for example, I will take all the speed snaps and autocross and get them done right away, which there should be quite a few, typically. I don't know how this series is gonna be. So tier 1, I don't see anything that's terribly short. Tier 2, we got autocross and speed snap. And tier 3, once again, they all require at least a full lap. And tier 4, once again, speed record is a full lap, but at least well, that's kind of like a hunter, right? A full lap. So not necessarily ideal for what I'm trying to accomplish here. Autocross is good. Drag race is good. Speed snap's good. Time trial, you don't even need to set a very good time as long as you complete a lap without going off track. It is good as gold. And then tier 7, we got another autocross and speed snap. Not so much on tier 8. Tier 9, we got drag race. Another time trial. Nothing there. We get a speed snap, drag race and autocross, another time trial, another drag race. We get quite a few drag races here, don't we? Point being, you can let me do all the speed snaps first and see how many percents that we get complete by just doing that. Right, so I'll do the speed snap at Spa. And the target speed is gonna be what? 204 kilometers, 204.3 kilometers per hour. All right. And of course, I expect to see some cool customized cars to race against, which is always fun. Is that gonna be enough? Yes. Alright. So That is good enough for one. Beat a few friends there. Alright. Okay, so let's move on to next. Hunt down the next Speed Snap. Since Speed Snap is one of the quickest events, one of the shortest events they have in the game. Alright, so that's that. And where's the next Speed Snap? Tier 5. We got one at Dynamic Circuit of Porsche Test Track. So, see, this is right after the corkscrew. So yeah, 82.2. Even with this car, that should be pretty easy to beat. So, yep, get to see some variety of finishes, which is always fun. Alright, there we go. Alright, easily beat. And a couple of TSM friends beat there as well. Alright. So that is 2 gold trophies done, 2 speed snaps done, and now the 4% complete for that. So let's keep rolling. The next speed snap is going to be at Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course. Alright, what's the target? 179.2. And let's see who we got for our opponent. Oh, come on. Seriously? No customizing there? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Come on. I really shouldn't say that. I got a bunch of cars I have yet to customize in my garage as well, so... Alright, 179. Once again, pretty easy target to beat. Alright, so not a whole lot of fame points for these very, very short events, as you would expect. But that's not why we run through speed snaps, of course. This is just so we can make some completion rewards, right? The quickest way to collect some gold is gonna be running through some of these exclusive series. Alright, so that's 3 speed snaps, and let's see, let's hunt down some more, shall we? Alright, we got another one here. This one's going to be at the Speedway section. Alright, Tier 12, once again, at the Brickyard. And the target this time is going to be 236. Alright, I see a little ground effect. That's cool. It's better than nothing, right? Customizing doesn't always have to be totally over the top. So this one, I feel like we should be able to go almost completely flat out. Yep. And I think that was just one TSM bot there, or TSM friend. There were other TSM bots, they're just not someone that I know. Random TSMs, right? Alright, so that's another 200 fame points and a few racing dollars. But more importantly, a gold trophy with a very minimal wear and tear on the car. Alright, so that was 4th, right? So 9% complete. And let's see, what else do we have? Do we have any more speed snaps? Alright, so that's all the speed snaps there are in this event, in this series. And it's good enough for 9% completion. So now let's run through Autocross. So we'll start it with a Melbourne. And autocrosses can run just a little bit longer than speed snaps, but still, you know, pretty short. And the target is 36 seconds and change. So let's see how this one turns out. Ah, that looks pretty cool. That looks like a real race car now, doesn't it? That's what I'm talking about. Of course, with these short events, we're only gonna get to see one opponent at a time. So once I get going on some of the cup races or eliminations, I'll get to see. I'm expecting to see some really cool liveries along the way. Should make the event a lot more entertaining. So, pretty easy stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, and through the finish line. There we go. And looks like there were a few more TSM friends in that grid. Alright. So that should bring my completion percentile up to what, like 12% maybe? Or somewhere around there. Let's find out. Let's see. Is that the gold trophy number 6 or 5? I lost track. I think that's 5, right? There were 4 speed snaps. Alright, so now, 11% complete. Alright, fine. That was, at least these are pretty short. So let's do the autocross, next autocross at Dubai Hill Circuit. And this time the target time is gonna be 24, almost 25 seconds. And let's see. Alright, pretty basic, with a chat lounge logo. Alright, that's cool. Alright. Boy. Maybe I should have used a different exclusive series to demonstrate my point here, since this car drives a little slow, but I picked this one because this is a car that most of you guys should have, and have it pretty relatively well upgraded, you know what I mean? So if you're just starting out, this car should be fairly easily attainable, and at which point you should be upgrading this car all the way, and get access to this very first exclusive series to yeah, get a little boost on your gold bank early on in your game, because more gold you have, easier it is to accumulate even more gold. So yes, more gold, or gold begets more gold. There you go. Alright, and moving on, there's gotta be more autocrosses. Right, there's the Dubai Oval Circuit, Tier 7. Alright. This one's, what, 20 some seconds? Yeah, about 20 seconds and change. With this car, at least that's about what you would expect. Pretty short circuit, so I think we get about a half lap here. Because the lap itself is so short. Even autocross takes up a pretty big chunk of it. So there we go. Alright, another easy gold trophy. And 7 TSM friends beaten, which of course is a grid of 8, so that's the max that you're gonna get. Alright. Pretty cool. Alright, that's really slow though. I'm not sure what's up with that. Alright, Tier 8, I don't see anything. Tier 9, nothing there. I'm looking for Autocross. There we go. Silverstone, the Bridge Grand Prix circuit. So let's get that done. And 45 seconds and change. So this is one of the longer ones. And hey, we've seen that one before. Alright, of course, the Bridge Grand Prix circuit, we get the left-hander here to go under the bridge, which I often forget during the cup race and make a wrong turn. There we go. And for this one, if you're struggling, you can actually cut across the lawn there and save yourself a little bit of time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got it just in the nick of time. Alright, that was a little messier one. Got much closer than I was anticipating. Unintentionally. By skidding all over the place. Once again, good enough for another gold trophy. And now we've used up maybe about a quarter of the service bars on this car, which is not bad. Considering that now we're how many percents complete of the series here? 19%. And do we have any more autocross? Okay, that's all the autocrosses there are. So all the autocross and speed snaps get you 19% complete. So now, what's the next shortest one? Of course, it's gonna be the drag race. So let's do a few of those. Alright, so venue, I am still gonna say venue really does not make all that much difference. It's kind of like elimination, you know? Actually, elimination, if you're running in... that livery just cracks me up. It's the poop emoji. Nice. Oh, that is too funny. Oh boy. Alright, so it's able to beat the third burst here. Oh, that's great. Alright, yeah, some race themed customizing here. Alright, that's cool. Alright. There we go. And that is good for win number 2 here, so just one more to go. Oh man. That was just too funny. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, and go. Yes. I got a slightly late start, but still good enough to pick up another gold trophy, which is the important part, of course. Alright, let's continue on here. That was very entertaining race. This is why we should all customize our cars, because you don't know where your car's gonna show up and whose grid. So alright, so that is the first drag race, and let's see, we got at least a couple more, right? There we go. This time at Monza road course. Let's try how this one goes. And who do we have in this grid? Hopefully some different opponents this time. Yes, indeed. Alright. That is a very green Skyline. 4, 5, 6, and that was a kind of an odd timing one, isn't it? Right. There we go. Ah. The world famous speed junkie. Well, thanks for taking it easy on me there, because I wouldn't have a chance against him under normal circumstances. Alright, up next, I have no idea when the green light's gonna come on these, so it's gonna be all guesswork and just just trying to be quick with my thumb here. There we go. And the last opponent of this drag race here at Monza. 3, 2, I want to say this is going to be a quick one. Somewhat quicker than the others. Right. Cool. Alright. So that is another gold trophy. And I should be pretty close to... Ooh, that's a pretty good bonus for this being just a drag race. I mean, I've only beaten 3, but the payout was significantly better than some other events. I mean, still a dismal amount, but still. Alright. And that's gotta be like 20, okay, 23, so one more should do it. Alright, what's in tier 12? Do we have a drag race? No, but we do in tier 13, so this one should be enough to get me 25% completion of this exclusive series. Although I'm looking at the timer on my video recorder here, and I think it might cut me off for running too long. Alright, so I might have to make 2 separate videos. Whoops! I wasn't paying attention to the countdown there. I was looking at the recording timer. Anyway, this is of course at Suzuka. Let's see if I can squeeze in. Okay, that car's not terribly interesting looking, so let's jump in with a race and see if we can get it all in before my video runs out. And looks like another pretty plain car, so we'll just jump right ahead. Right. Alright, so now the question is, was that the last drag race? I don't know, it might be. I guess we'll find out soon enough. And is that gonna be good enough to get me that 25% completion? Right, I got plenty of service bars still left on the car. There we go, first place. Aha, there we go. So it is good enough for 25% completion. Very quick, right? And there's still one more drag race left, but we'll spare that for another time. But there you go, pretty quick. 25% completion for this event. It's 5 gold, but you can imagine with other exclusive series, more higher end cars are going to have a higher payout. So there's a way I like to run these exclusive series. So hopefully you find the information useful and the videos entertaining. So alright, we'll see you in the next video. Alright, take care.